I suppose you'll find out sooner or later. Judy's a lesbian. She's also one of the nicest people you could ever hope to meet.
Are you a lesbian?
No, love.
Well, who is this pixie?
Oh, she was in here for a while. We all loved her, not just Judy.
I'm happy to get a nurse to help you, Doctor.
Don't be ridiculous. Come on, girl, I haven't got all day.
Oh, I'm sorry, Doctor, I can't do it. I'll go and get a nurse.
One, two, three. What? For God's sake!
Didn't think I'd be back, did you? I didn't expect a celebration. Oh, I knew you'd be pleased to see me. But dancing? I'm flattered.
We're not doing it for you, we're doing it for the record.
Speak up, Mitchell. You've no idea how I've missed your golden tones.
You've made your point, Miss Ferguson. Can we get on with our practice?
Oh, Desmond, it's going to take more than practice for you lot to break that record. Takes stamina, ability, and guts. And you lot miss out on all three.
No, we don't, and we're gonna do it.
It's all right, Warren. We've got a lot of catching up to do. All of us. And then we'll see.
You might find it a bit harder this time. We're not going to take being pushed around anymore.
That's right. Oh, I've got no fight with you, Bryant.
Fight one of us and you fight all of us. Including Keane when she gets back.
You're slipping, Desmond. Since when did you waste your time on rubbish like Keane?
Since we discovered that we have a common enemy. You see, we're all on the same side. And you can't take on all of us.
Well, I think you were very brave, my dear. At least you and Dennis had the courage of your convictions, which is more than I can say for myself.
Yeah, but what do you reckon they're going to do to us, Joyce? I mean, we are scabs, aren't we?
Oh, well, you certainly don't need to worry. As for Dennis, well, I don't know what they'll do about him.
But you should know. You're the union rep.
Was, Heather. I resigned last night.
I'm surprised you brazened it out for so long.
And what's that supposed to mean?
Don't take me for a fool. You didn't want to back me, but the union pushed you into taking a stand. Must have really stuck in your throat.
Terrific.
That's not fair.
Look, I don't need to explain myself to you, Miss Ferguson, but as it happens, I resigned because I thought the union had treated you badly.
Oh, really?
Yes, really. They wanted to dump you, but for once I stood my ground. Oh, I should have saved my breath. They didn't understand, and neither would you, because it's a matter of principle. No, don't thank me.
So now you know why we call her the Freak.
But is she always so terrible?
Oh, that was a good day, love. She's just had a holiday.
If I'd been there, I'd have given her a piece of me mind.
Well, I'd be careful if I were you. You might not be able to afford to lose it.
How can you joke when she's so terrible?
Well, you get used to it, love. You have to.
Just stay clear of her and you'll be okay.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye out for you, won't we, Bob?
I'm too busy keeping an eye out for you.
Oh, well, you got to have a bit of fun, I reckon. Otherwise, it's dead boring.
How'd you get in here anyway? No offence, but you don't look the type.
Oh, I'm not, honest. Only I have nowhere to stay and some friends let me move in with them. I met this guy, Ian.
Oh, yeah. I suppose he was a bit of a spunk.
Oh, there was nothing, well, you know, I shared a room with another girl. But I guess I was a bit gullible because he said he wanted to marry me and I believed him.
Yeah, but getting married's not against the law.
Only if you marry 10 different blokes.
Like Pixie.
Well, he had all these doll checks. He said they were for mates who were away and he promised to send him the cash. Well, I didn't think he'd lie to me, so I signed some and cashed them.
And I thought I was dumb.
The old Nick the doll checks from the letterbox caper, eh?
I couldn't believe it. How could I be so stupid?
Well, everybody does some stupid things sometimes.
Yeah, I reckon.
Look, we're trying to make our own fun.
If you want to try it for the waltz team, if we break the world record, we'd get our name in the record books.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, I'd love to. I mean, if you'll have me.
Well, of course we will. You're one of us now.
And Officer Ferguson will be reinstated to her former position without loss of seniority or long-term service benefits. Signed, Erica Davidson on behalf of the Minister.
Thank you, Governor. Will that be all?
No, it will not be all. I've had word that Keen's escaped from the hospital.
Oh.
You don't seem surprised.
Nothing Keene does would surprise me. She's capable of anything. You may remember I've been on the receiving end.
I hardly think that's relevant to an escape. And as to who was on the receiving end, I'm not prepared to discuss that.
You're taking her word over mine. You believe I bashed her?
I'd prefer to keep an open mind. I honestly don't know whether you were guilty of the attack on Keene or of the other complaints against you.
What other complaints?
All right. Since you ask, I'm thinking specifically of the drugging of the hot water urn during the riot.
That's ridiculous and defamatory. Who made that accusation?
Since no charges were pressed, I really don't think it makes any difference.
It matters to me. I demand to know.
Demand?
Look, I was led to believe that I've been fully exonerated. Now this...
The department said reinstated, not exonerated. We both know they're not the same thing, don't we?
Oh, thank God we're here. Where the... Bloody hell. Thought Dad got rid of this place. No, your father kept it as a tax deduction. Anyway, it's yours now.
200 grand and a holiday house. No wonder you wanted to help.
I like this place. Lots of good memories. You always loved it.
Seems like a lifetime ago. Are we gonna stay out here in the car or what? Hey, who knows about this place?
Only the family solicitor. I thought we'd be safe here. Come on, let's get you out. Here. You sure you can make it?
I'll make it.
Two, three, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1. There, I think you've got it. Now you dance with Pam and let me have a look. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful, beautiful. Though I shouldn't say it, my coaching has helped.
Well, I'd love to be on the team.
Yeah.
Only if I'm good enough.
We'd love to have you on the team. I think you're very good.
Just like dancing with a fairy. In that case, we should get Ray Kroc to dancing out here.
I did do ballet lessons when I was little.
Oh, you lucky thing. I always wanted to do that, but they couldn't find a tutu big enough.
Now you'd need a fork for it.
Come on, you two. Stop clowning around. Watch Angel. She's very light in her feet.
Yeah, well, I could be light on her feet too.
Are you kidding? You can't even be light on my feet.
Now come along, everybody. Do we have a team or not?
Come on, girls.
Yes, I think we've got a team. Now, the 6 team members are Judy,
Okay.
Marlene, Alice, Bobby, Angel, and myself.
Hey! You've made a mistake, Myra. You missed out my name.
Well, look, love, 72 hours is a hell of a long time, and, well, what with your ulcer and the recent hospital treatment, I just
like
thought...
that. But I'm as fit as anybody, and Judy's got a pacemaker.
Oh, this is very special to
Anyway,
Judy. I mean,
we
the
got something
grandchild.
here that we want you to do that's important. We want you to be our coach.
Coach. You mean your trainer?
Yeah, that's right, love. We want you to get the practice sessions going. Make sure we do it all, you know, that sort of stuff.
All right. All right, well, I'll whip you all into shape.
Yeah, good on you, right? Well, now that we've settled that, let's finalise the rules. Huh?
Rules? Jeez, we've got enough of those around here without you starting.
Yeah, she's right. We don't need rules. We just need to dance.
Yeah,
Keep dancing till it's over.
Not as easy as that. Now, Judy and I have drawn up that list of rules, but we want you to agree with it before I take it to the record people.
Give us a look.
We'll never get them to agree to those rules.
Like the man said, life wasn't meant to be easy.
Yeah, and look what happened to him.
Of the 3 couples, 2 must be on the floor at any given time.
The same too?
No, silly. You swap around so everybody gets a rest.
Oh, right. Yeah, that makes sense.
Fair enough, yeah.
Well, it looks like you're all set and ready to go.
I think so. We just got to get those rules to Mrs. Reynolds, well, I'm hoping to start this weekend, or starting Thursday.
Is Mrs. Reynolds still here?
And this one.
No, but I'll arrange for you to see her in the morning.
Thanks, Mrs. Barry. OK, ladies, we're going to see Mrs. Reynolds in the morning, and if she agrees, we have ourselves a marathon.
Oh, I do wish I was taking part. Norman, I never miss a Friday night at the Palais. Anyway, good luck to all of you.
Thanks, Mrs. B.
Now, come on. All join in the practice.
It's going to be great, isn't it? Let's hope the freak doesn't stuff things up.
Oh, sorry.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, hello. I was just going.
Oh, no, you're not. Not until we've had a little talk.
Talk? What about?
Someone told the governor that it was me who drugged that coffee. Now, we both know who that someone was, don't we?
All right. We were the only 2 left awake. And I know I didn't do it. I did say something.
How dare you? You're nothing but a snotty-nosed little amateur. How dare you
I can
suggest...
still put 2 and 2 together. I have a right to say what I think, just as you've got a right to deny it. Which so far you haven't done. Not to me, anyway.
Deny it. I wouldn't give it the time of day. You're no better than the rubbish we've got locked up in this place.
Does that include Winter? Am I as bad as her?
Now, what are you suggesting?
You tell me. I mean, if I said what I thought, I'd only be guessing, wouldn't I? And you wouldn't like that.
Try me.
All right. The way she got out of here was real Saturday matinee stuff. She certainly didn't pluck that helicopter out of thin air. I'd say a screw helped her. And it sure as hell wasn't me.
Thank God new people took over the general store last year. If old Mr. Potter had been there, it would have kept me talking half the night.
Bloody old half-wit.
Oh, come on, Rebecca, he was a sweet old man. Anyway, at least we've got plenty of food for the next few days.
I don't want it.
Oh, come on, love, just a little bit.
She said no. Stop treating me like a kid. will you?
Rebecca, you've got to get your strength back. Please eat something.
What's the matter, Mummy, dear? Afraid I won't live to give you the money.
You always were a hurtful child. I never understood why.
Oh, you never understood anything. You never had the time.
It wasn't all one-sided, Rebecca. You hurt me and your father more times than I care to remember. But you're my daughter, and I have never stopped caring for you.
Yeah, I know what your love's worth. $50,000.
Stop it! All right. All right, I need the money, but it is not as important as you, Rebecca. It never was.
Good. It'll make it easier for you to go without it.
What do you mean?
You're pathetic. What do you think you were going to do? Spring me and then pop into the bank and cash a cheque?
I don't know.
You're supposed to be clever.
Look, I got you this far, didn't I?
Yeah, but you didn't work it out, lady. The cops are going to be looking for you. They'll have you sussed in 5 seconds. Even if you do get away, you won't be able to buy your way into a toilet.
You knew that all along. But you can't get hold of the money either.
Of course not. Money's not important. Never was. I want it out. Money or no money, I'm free. I'm free.
Celia, you mean to say you stole all that?
Oh, not all at once, just bit by bit.
Yeah, it's not exactly stealing. It's more like permanent borrowing, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, Ray's a great bloke. He looks the other way when we're pinching stuff.
That's because he nicks it himself.
Well, I could never do anything like that.
Oh, well, you don't have to. Just shut up and eat your fruitcake.
Well, what's this? A Mad Hatter's tea party? Where did you get all this?
Don't suppose you believe the tooth fairy bought it?
Watch it, Mitchell, or that tooth fairy of yours will need an ambulance.
Gee, Miss Ferguson, we only got a bit, just a little for a snack.
Well, you bit off more than you could chew, didn't you, Warren? Well, things have really been slack while I've been gone. Maybe you've forgotten who's running this block?
No, Miss Ferguson.
I'll help you remember. You're both on a charge. You. Adams, isn't it?
Yes, Miss Ferguson.
She doesn't know anything about it. She just came in this hour.
Yeah, this hour.
I don't need an echo, Mitchell. She can speak for herself. Can't you, Adams?
Yes, Miss Ferguson.
Right. Well, I suggest, Adams, that you pick your friends a little more carefully in future, or you'll find yourself on a charge just like these two. Understand? Not bad.
And then she had the nerve to call me a snotty-nosed little amateur. I tell you, Dan, I could have killed her.
You'll have to join the queue, love.
It's not funny. Oh, well, I suppose I am going on a bit, aren't I?
Oh, go ahead. Get it out your system.
Let's forget Ferguson. I thought we might get something to eat. Oh, hell.
What's up?
Did I wake you up? Oh, gee, I'm sorry. I didn't even
No,
think.
don't be daft. I've slept all afternoon. No, I'm fine, really. Right as rain. It's good to see you.
You know that bloke we went to see the other day? The one that makes the sneakers and stuff?
Yeah, Action Man.
Yeah, Montgomery. Well, he rang Mrs. Reynolds this Arvo and he's coming in tomorrow. Looks like that marathon's going to get off the ground after all.
Great. You know, that bloody strike could have put the spanner in the works. It could have ruined everything.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe it did some good. I mean, it certainly made me see what a dill I've been.
How do you mean?
Don't make me say it, Dan. Not yet. Well, when I heard you'd been hurt, Well, I thought my whole world was coming to an end.
It's about bloody time. Hey, look up. I'll get myself cleaned up and we'll go somewhere special, eh?
Why? No, I know, Mum. That's why I rang. No, I'm not sick. I just decided to stay. Yeah, all night. Sorry. No, not you, Mum. Yeah, I am, but... No, it doesn't mean we're engaged.
Go on, you've had my body. Now make an honest man out of me.
Get away. No, not you. Look, it's very complicated, Mum. I'm 23.
Come on, we're supposed to be there. Bloody hell.
Look, I wasn't laughing at you, honestly. Look, I'll explain when I get home, okay? Yeah, bye. Oh, that's a pity. You look lovely.
Aye, so do you. Here, you didn't tell your mother all about it, I hope.
Something's burning.
Aye. It's the toast.
And she wanted the whole lot taken out again. I tell you, Mrs. Reynolds, I was a bit put out after going to all that trouble.
Oh, I wouldn't blame Miss Ferguson. I think I must have misunderstood.
Well, I did say I'd be in this morning.
Yes, but I didn't expect you to bring all the stuff with you.
Fair enough. Now, what news have you got for me? I mean, I've pledged all this money. I want to know if it's going to be worthwhile to the company.
Oh, I can promise you it'll be an excellent promotion for you. The department's determined to make this a success. They're even appointing a PR officer to handle the publicity.
Is that right? Well, good for them. Promotion is the name of the game, you know.
I'm afraid that's out of my field. I thought you might like to have a look at this. The world record officials will have to okay it, of course, but I think the women have come up with a pretty good set of working rules.
Great stuff. I'm looking forward to seeing this Julie Bryant.
It's Judy. And you already have. She was the one you passed on the way in. Come in, Judy. Thank you, Helen. Judy, this is Mr. Montgomery, the major sponsor for the marathon.
How are you, Mr. Montgomery? It's a pleasure to meet you. You're going to make some deaf children very happy.
And that little grandson of yours. Congratulations, Julie. I think the whole thing is a marvelous idea.
Judy. It wasn't my idea. I wish it was.
Nonsense. This is no time for modesty. I'm quite sure the press will want to know all about you and your family.
Mrs. Reynolds, this was a joint idea, you see. I mean, Myra did most of the work. Rabbit's the one that thought of it in the first place.
I appreciate that, Judy.
But you're the figurehead.
I don't want to be a figurehead.
But someone has to speak for the team, Judy. Someone who's a minimal security risk. That's why the department's making your trustee status permanent.
Well, thank you very much.
And I'm quite sure Mrs. Reynolds already knows. The government has agreed to match our sponsors, dollar for dollar. How about that?
That's fabulous.
I reckon she got away in a wheelchair. What a hoot, eh?
I'll catch her. I've seen it all. Everybody gets caught in the end.
Sounds like a pretty painful place to get caught, Dottie.
Doesn't anybody ever get away with it?
Nah. Worth trying, though. I've had 3 goes.
Silly young bugger, you can't beat the system.
Some of us haven't got the guts to try.
You casting assertions at me, madam?
Oh, rack off, Granny, or I won't play waltzies with you.
Where's Desmond?
All of nature, Miss Fergus.
What are you up to, Adams?
Folding the towels.
Folding the towels, Miss Fergus. Say it.
Folding the towels, Miss Ferguson.
That's better. Now, let me see here. Oh, look at that. Pick him up, Adams.
That's all right, I'll do it.
I told Adams to pick
Yeah,
him
and
up.
I heard you. We all heard you. You've scared her half to death. That's what you wanted, isn't it?
Watch your mouth, Bryant.
You don't scare me like you scare her. And you want to have fun? Sure, go right ahead. Pick on somebody your own size for a change.
It was very stupid, Brian. You've just lost buy-up for a month. Maybe that'll cut you down to size.
Nice one, Jude.
Did she say I lost buy-up for a month? What about my chocolate?
Oh. I don't know how I'm going to do it.
Do what?
Keep my hands off you.
Oh, 6 million.
Oh, hello, you two. Oh, Dennis, you're looking so much better after a good night's sleep.
No, I'm sorry, Joyce. No, I'm feeling great. I'm surprised you're talking to me, though.
Why?
Well, Helen and Wendy cut me dead when I came in. I feel about as welcome as a pork pie at a bar mitzvah.
Give them time. They'll get over it. You know, none of us really wanted that strike, but most of us didn't have your courage. I expect they're feeling just a bit guilty.
I told Den that you resigned as rep.
Oh, I'm sorry, Joyce.
Oh, that's all right. It had nothing to do with you. Be careful, though, Dennis. I think the union might be after your blood.
Oh, I bet they are. But don't worry. I think I can cope.
Why'd you let me sleep so long?
I thought you needed the rest, so I went for the paper.
Looks like we're famous. You got any eggs?
Just let me finish these beds and then I'll fix us an early lunch. Why didn't you tell me?
Tell you what?
Rebecca, there's blood on your pillow.
So?
So we've got to get you some help.
Shut up, will you? It's my life, not yours. Just keep your nose out, okay?
How about a couple of laps, eh? Keep us in shape, work up a bit of an appetite.
Reckon the screws will let us?
Of course they will. It's training.
You coming, Jude?
Are you kidding? By the time we get out there, it'll be time to come back in.
Judy?
Hi, Angel.
I just wanted to say thanks, you know, for standing up for me.
Oh, come on, that's nothing. We gotta stick together in this place, right?
I just feel really awful after what I was thinking.
Oh, now, what could you have been thinking? Don't tell me. You were thinking probably I was a big fat slob, couldn't look after myself, let alone anyone else, right?
Oh, it's not that. Honest. It just seems silly to think I was really frightened of you. But after what Myra said...
Myra? Oh, well, Myra is a bit of a tease. She's probably only joking, love.
She wasn't joking. I think she was probably just trying to shock me. Make me think things are worse than they are so I'd grow up quick.
What could she have said? Now, come on, Angel, I want to know.
You won't say anything to her. I don't want to get into trouble.
Okay, I cross my heart and I hope to die. Now, will you please tell me what she said?
Well, she wanted me to stay away from you. She said that you were a lesbian and that you preyed on helpless young girls. She said that you'd try and seduce me. But you wouldn't do that, would you, Judy?
Oh, that's right. You're working a split shift, aren't you? Why don't you have some lunch before you go?
No, thank you.
Well, let me get your copper then.
Look, why don't you stop wasting your time, Crookshank? I'm not that easily won over.
Look, Joan, I know you've got a gripe, but my breaking the strike had nothing to do with you, okay?
Really? That's not the way I see it.
Well, frankly, I don't really care how you see it. I just happen not to believe in strikes, that's all. Especially not in a place like this, when those poor biddies have to be locked in their cells for days on end.
You're full of noble sentiments, aren't you? I've met your type before. You hide behind ideals because you haven't got the guts to say what you really think.
Hey, now wait on, lady. I'll not take that sort of rubbish from anyone.
For God's sake, Joan, let it go. The strike's over. What the hell does it matter?
Oh, it matters. I don't forgive that easily.
Well, there's nothing to forgive.
It's past history. We've got a prison full of women to look after. There is no time for personal vendettas against our workmates.
I agree. But you're telling that to the wrong person.
Hey, come on, calm down. Everyone gets a go.
Yeah, Mr. Montgomery said that when the team have been fitted out, there's plenty left over for everybody.
Where's Alice? Gone back for a second sitting. Reckon she needs 2 dinners.
I think the sleeves are too long.
I don't think the sleeves are too long. I reckon your arms are too short.
Well, I hope your dancing's better than your jokes.
I need a smaller size. I thought you would. There you go, Cinders. And if your slipper fits, you get Prince Charles.
Oh, yeah, who's that around here? Dennis the Menace. No, thanks.
Don't knock the Yorkshire Put. I think he's really cute.
You think everyone...
Oh, sorry, love, after you. Oh, no, you go first. At least that way I won't have to watch my back. You okay? Well, what do you think?
Oh, isn't that beautiful? I didn't think young things went in for embroidery anymore.
My Nana taught me. She was wonderful to me. She took me in when Mum and Dad died.
Hey, Ange, aren't you going to come and try some stuff on?
Oh, no, it's okay. I'll wait till the others are finished.
Right. Isn't it lovely?
It's a present for someone.
Your Nana?
No. She died. Everyone I love dies.
You poor little mite. Marlene told me about your mum and dad. Accident, wasn't it?
The house burned down and they couldn't get out. I still remember the smoke, it was so thick, it was choking, and the flames, it was so hot.
Dreadful. But I thought Marlene said you were away when it happened.
No, I wasn't there. But I've heard it so many times, I imagine what it was like. I have nightmares sometimes. We were so close.
I'm sorry. Don't take any notice of me. I'm always putting my foot in it. Come along, we better get moving.
Why do I have to go? God, the hearing's going to be on Friday anyway. Why can't I stay?
Come here. Now, the police told your Auntie Joan that she wasn't to see you until the custody hearing. It's something called a restraining order. Do you understand?
Sort of. But I still don't reckon it's fair.
Well, I'll have to agree with you about that. Now, you said that your dad'd be back by now, so you don't want to get your Auntie Joan into trouble, do you?
No way. She's the best mate I ever had. Except for you. Never had a granddad before. All Mum's oldies are in England. And me dad, well, he never talks to me anyway.
Well, I promise you after Friday, I'll talk to you as much as you want.
Yeah? That must be Auntie Joan.
Oh, what a greeting. My 3 favourite fellas.
I didn't want to go until you came home.
Well, now that I'm here, why don't the 3 of us go? That way we can have a bit more time together.
Can't we go fishing first?
Not this time, old fella.
We just might have time for an ice cream, though.
Great. I'll get me stuff. Come on, Nicky. Nicky, come on.
And I heard Mrs. Barry telling Buck the police haven't got a clue where to look. I reckon she's home and home.
Oh, good one.
But I thought you didn't like her.
We don't. That's why we hope she gets away.
Well, she's not going to get far after that operation.
And when she does get back, what's she got to look forward to? A bashing from the freak for getting her fired.
Well, that's what we've all got to look forward to, isn't it?
That's right. You've got a point there, love. She can pick us off one by one as long as there aren't any witnesses.
But surely she can't do that.
Are you kidding? She did it to Reb, didn't she? She got away with that. Now, we haven't got a hope. Like I said, as long as there aren't any witnesses, we haven't got a case.
In that case, we make sure that there are witnesses. Lots of them. She won't find it easy talking away out of that.
You really think it's that simple, do you?
I think it's even better than that. You think about it. The freak can't afford to have us all laying assault charges. In fact, she better be careful we don't even hurt ourselves by accident.
You mean we can blame her for it?
Exactly.
What are you saying? If I fall down in here and break me leg?
We all swear, black and blue, that the freak knocked you down and kicked you.
Positively inspirational.
I reckon that means she's got to look after us.
Right. She doesn't know it yet, but Ferguson's going to be our nursemaid.
Well, I'll be off.
Oh, you're in a hurry this afternoon?
I'm cooking dinner for a very special lady.
Oh, well, no prizes for guessing who. Oh, really, I'm glad you and Heather got together.
Oh, heck. Well, everybody doesn't know, do they?
I'm sure they don't. I mean, I only know because I talk to you both. Don't worry about it.
Well, I suppose it'd be out sooner or later. I'm not that good at keeping secrets.
It's serious, then?
Well, that's what we're trying to find out. All I know is that she makes me feel good. In a way Doris never did.
Doris? Is that your wife?
Still is. Only she's forgotten it. She was a bit toffee-nosed. She thought I was going places, you see. I mean, God knows why. I mean, I tried to make her happy, but I always felt I let her down. When she ran off with somebody else, I was pretty cut up. But I think I was a bit relieved, too.
Well, you certainly couldn't call Heather toffee-nosed.
Oh, not a chance. She's a right little champion. Mind you, she can give as good as she gets. Do you hear she had a right run-in with Joan?
Yes, I heard. And I thought the strike might mellow her.
Joan? Ooh, wishful thinking. Now, if you ask me, she's, worse than ever. Right. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Want me to wait?
Yes, please. We won't be long.
He's back.
Here, come on, I'll take you over.
No, it doesn't matter. I don't want to get you into trouble.
Look, Shane, I don't want you to go either. But it's only till the end of the week. After Friday, we can be together all the time.
Promise?
Of course I promise. Won't be long.
Okay.
You'll be all right, Shane. He won't hurt you now, not with the hearing so close.
Suppose I could handle it anyway. Well, better get back, better not. When I grow up, I'm gonna be in the army, just like you, Major.
Good man.
Come on, Nicky.
Will you knock it off, Marla? We'll be buggered before we even get out there.
There you go. You've got to keep at it if you want to be trim, taut and terrific.
I'd rather be slack, stupid and sleep, and who wants to smoke, ain't?
Oh, no thanks, I don't. Well, it's not the cigarettes, it's lighting them. The flame, after what happened to Mum and Dad.
Oh, well, I won't light one up then.
And don't be silly, I don't want to be a wowser.
Well, come on then, get your bums into gear or we won't get any training done.
You're really keen on this waltz record, aren't you, Rabbit?
Sure am. It was all my idea.
Yeah, and her dad's even painting all the signs for us.
Yeah, I mean, Mum's going to lend me this big pink ball gown to practice in. What a hoot that'd be.
They sound like lovely people.
Yeah.
Reckon you're lucky, Mal.
Well, you'll get to meet them. I was going to ask Reno if you could sit in on the next visit.
You don't have to do that. They wouldn't want to meet me anyway.
Well, don't your parents ever visit you, Bobby?
Her mum's dead. She just found out about it.
I'm sorry, Bob. Still, sometimes you're better off without it
Oh,
anyway.
don't worry about it. I didn't know much anyway. We going to train or not?
Yeah, come on.
Okay. Well, tell me about Mara. Has she got family?
Get me up, will you?
You've got to let me call the doctor.
Forget it. You don't know what you're saying. You could die.
And I'll die. I'd rather be dead than go back in there.
Get those knees up, put some up into wet. Bloody off into her. Everybody touch their toes 3 times.
Touch your toes? I can't even see them.
God, don't you think we're going at it a bit hard for the first time?
I haven't got much time to get you into shape, Myra. You did say I was coach of this team.
Fair enough.
All right, 20 push-ups before tea.
What? 20 push-ups? Are you out of your mind?
Is something wrong?
Your brain's bloody crumbling with age. That's what's wrong. We're not doing 20 push-ups.
And why not?
Because it's too bloody hard. That's why not.
You could if you were fit.
I am fit. I can do aerobics and I can...
You do the push-ups then.
We'll get muscles on our muscles.
Well, I don't mind trying.
Well, my body's will, and it's just my flesh a bit weak.
Yeah, well, I'm not even bloody trying.
Am I or am I not coaching this team?
Look, of course you are, love. It's just that, well, I think you're pushing a little bit too hard. I think you better ease up a bit. It's not really fair. I mean, Alice hasn't even shown up.
Well, Alice has got a bad back.
Yeah, we're all going to have bad backs if we keep this up, and then you won't have a waltz team, will you?
All right, ladies, it's tea time. And I must say, I think you all deserve it.
They certainly do, Mrs. M. I'm proud to be coaching them.
Hey, how come you're not puffing?
My ballet training, I suppose.
Oh, we can't get through basic training. How are we supposed to get through 72 hours?
You okay?
Yeah, I can make it. Just a bit out of shape, that's all.
Do you want me to get Mrs.
I said
M?
I can make it.
Now I'll be glad when all this is over and we can lead a normal life.
Thank you. He's quite a boy. You know, he wouldn't leave until you got home.
Maybe I should have stayed home altogether.
Oh, I thought you'd enjoy being back at work.
So did I. Oh, there are problems, of course. There always are, but well, somehow it's not enough anymore. Maybe it never was.
Then why not give it up?
It'd really make a few people very happy, wouldn't it?
No, I'm serious, Joan. You've put in years in the prison service. You don't have to prove anything to anyone.
What would I do?
Well, for one thing, you could make a real home for Shane in Forbes with me.
But how would we live?
I've got a bit of money put away. Perhaps we could start a small business, something we could really build up before I...
Please, don't.
Joan, it doesn't matter how long you live, it's what you do with your time that counts. With you and Shane, we could be a real family.
Yeah, I know. Shane would love that.
Then you'll think about it?
Yeah. I'll think about it. Sorry, love. I have to.
Oh, hi.
Dot said she thought you were asleep, but I thought I'd better check and see if you wanted something to eat.
Yeah. If you give me a minute, I'll come along with you.
Are you sure you're all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just went into a bit of shock after all that exercise. You know, it's funny, isn't it? I used to be a pretty mean center on a basketball court. Now I feel like the basketball.
Are you sure that's all it is? I mean, your heart.
Oh, I see. Someone's been blabbing to you. Is that it? Well, if you want to know the truth, I have got inside my body a little plastic pacemaker. It keeps my heart ticking over.
Doesn't the exercise hurt it?
No. Yeah, the only thing that can hurt it is if I get near machinery that has a positive or negative field. It's a bit technical, honey.
Positive, negative?
Yeah, sort of like a magnet, you know. But in this dump, it's just the clothes dryers, so I'm pretty safe.
I guess you are.
Yeah. Let's eat, huh?
Okay.
No, I'm sorry. She left for the day. The deputy governor's here, though. Oh, all right. Yes, she's always here by 9.
Anything important?
Oh, didn't seem to be. That phone never stops.
I'll be thinking of you tonight when I'm relaxing in a lovely hot herbal bath.
Thanks. There's a letter here. I guess it's for Mrs. Reynolds.
Oh, I'll put it on her desk. The person in charge.
Where did this come from?
Well, I'm not sure. I think someone left it at the gate.
Well, from the way it's addressed, it's hardly personal. Perhaps I'd better open it.
Anything important?
Tell you what, I reckon I'm so hungry I could eat a horse.
Don't talk too loudly. It might be tomorrow's lunch.
Oh, who swallowed a frog?
Better out than in.
Bet you say that to all the fellows.
Don't be disgusting.
Me? I reckon after tea I'm going to sit down and put my feet up and watch telly for once.
Oh, no, you're not, my girl. I've only got a few days to toughen you up, and I want you as hard as nails.
Next you'll want a spitting rust.
I'm afraid it will be pretty stiff in the morning.
Yeah. What about you, Jude?
What about me?
Oh, I just thought you looked a bit washed out.
I can last as long as you do, longer.
Maybe we should have made the marathon 96 hours. Or 190. We'll be fit enough.
Why don't you quit while you're ahead?
Still can't believe it's going to happen, though.
Yeah. If Miss Ferguson doesn't put a spoke in the wheels.
Oh, I don't think we'll have any trouble there.
Especially when she finds out what we've got planned for her. Yeah, I reckon after that she'll turn out to be the best friend a girl ever had.
Now, come on, don't go getting careless, any of you. I think we can handle her, but give her an inch, and she's as deadly as a funnel web.
And twice as ugly.
Oh, do we have to talk about her? She gives me the creeps.
Yeah, well, just make sure she doesn't see you getting upset. That's when she enjoys it.
That's right, Angel. You listen to what Myra says. She knows a lot about everybody, knows us better than we know ourselves.
She's been filling Angel in, telling her who to watch out for.
Yeah, I bet you have.
Where are you going?
I'm going to eat somewhere else. I got a nasty taste in my mouth.
Falling in love with love is like falling for make-believe. Glasses, where are the glasses? Falling in love with love is like falling for make-believe. Oh, bloody hell, it's chipped. Oh, never mind. Oh, that one. You know, Ed, it's really amazing how well we get on. I mean, I know we've had our differences, but well, I just love being with you. You're warm and funny and special. No, I sound like a right pillock. Oh my God! Just a sec, I'll be right there.
That's all right, love. I don't mind waiting.
Don't believe it.
Plan to go and ask your wife in then.
Set me up, bitch. Get out of here.
You're wasting your time. We've got the back covered.
Please don't hurt her. Bitch! Sold me out. Rebecca, I had to. I wanted you to live.
I want you dead, Mother. Swear. Kill you for this.
He used to give me roses. I wish he could again. But that was on the outside, and things were different then. On the inside, the sun still shines, and the rain falls down. But the sun and rain are prisoners too when morning comes around. Last night I dreamed we were together, sharing all the love we'd known. when more